community, welcome back to the show. You know who we are. This is
JC
and I'm Mel, and we got the card 6 weeks in a row by the skin of our teeth, but we got it. Now you might be wondering, what is this setting? What is the fuck is going on? Listen, fellas, they're doing some remodeling on the room that we usually record. We were trying to move it day after day because we usually record on Mondays. But we couldn't do it on Monday. I mean, we were going to record on Sundays, but we couldn't do it on Sunday. And then on Monday, we couldn't do it. And these guys are still working in the room. So we said, you know what, fuck it. We're going to isolate ourselves to this small room like a bunch of refugees and start talking. And we need to react to what happened on that card.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of things we definitely want to point out. As you can hear me, I'm still not feeling 100%. But fuck it, I'm not going to wait until I'm feeling like 100% to start talking. So the first fight was actually between these two girls, the Mapulos versus Prey. So the Mapulos actually surprised me. She took the fight from Prey completely.
And like we said, like girls, like women MMA, like the fight IQ, I don't know what happened. Like it was supposed to Frey take down the Mapulis, and was the opposite. So
yeah.
That's the reason that I always say when there is women MMA, bet the underdog, because you know they almost win. It's like completely like
yeah. That's pretty much what happened. And,
that was the fight.
That's usually is with the ladies. I just don't get the ladies.
I don't know.
Not to throw sand at them, but God fucking them.
I think that like women get more excited when they're fighting like men, and you know like they don't think. That's what I think. Like adrenaline, and they go like crazy, like bulls. You know, that's what I think.
They go into that emotional trance, and they just can't seem to get out of it.
That's what happened.
That was it. So the next fight was actually between Mr. Kelleher and Bautista.
Not
a surprise here, man.
Yeah, we said it.
Kelleher has been dropping the ball. He's getting a little bit of age on his belt. I don't think he's training hard enough.
I think that he's in his way to retirement. Like he's gonna continue fighting, but I don't feel like he's gonna be like a contender or nothing like that anymore. You know, like he's an entertainer. You know, he likes to fight, talking shit, and doing like that. You know.
So, congrats, Mario. You got it from a veteran.
No, this guy is really good. He's training with Chan O'Malley. He's from Arizona too. Nice. Mario Bautista, he's training with Chan O'Malley. So we have to take
this guy definitely is something to be
aware of.
For sure.
And they were saying on Saturday, Bixby was saying like the bantamweight division, the 135, right now is the stock division in the UFC. Like they have Umar Nurmagomedov, they have Peter Yan, they have Dillashaw, they're saying like Cejudo is coming back. Cory Sandhagen, Chan O'Malley, Darash Bailey. We can continue going on. This division is crazy, man. And they were almost to close that division. Imagine that, man. That's
and
crazy.
Look at all the monsters that we have in that division right now.
So the next fight was GP Vice against Cody Durden. This fight, we said it's gonna be the under. Like these two guys, they are killers. Like I don't want to throw shade on Vice, but I think that he has so many problems emotionally right now because the divorce that he had with his wife, you know, like all the problems that happened.
All of that can cause
he moved from South Africa and now he's living in Vegas, and you know, like his wife left him and went to Georgia with Roman Dolidze, you know. So I think that is like taking from him. Like I don't think like if you like have your life for training and you have your wife like she's with you in your path and then she left you, that's gonna you know, it's gonna touch you. I mean, with another fighter, you know.
It is, but that is definitely a subject that I keep telling the younger generation. They concentrate a lot on the pussy.
Yeah.
I'll say how it is. You boys concentrate a lot on the pussy, and when the pussy leaves, you're miserable.
Yeah.
Concentrate on building yourself.
And he sacrificed everything for her.
On your money. Your money. Yeah. This one. Because if you don't concentrate on
and you know what is the word, like this is a bad joke, but you know, like he even can't fight Dolidze. Dolidze is 185, he's 125. Like he cannot go and fight Dolidze, you know. No, like this is my wife, he can do it.
There ain't shit he can do.
Yeah,
you gotta gain weight. You gotta gain weight.
Yeah.
You gotta gain weight to fight a motherfucker. But anyways, it's not his fault. Let me say how it is, man. I know this is completely
out of the
topic. But it's very simple. If your girl is leaving you for another dude, you can shake that dude's hand because he's doing you a favor. He's helping you. Maybe not aware that he's doing it, but he's helping you, showing you your latest true fucking colors.
But you know what is the more that hurt me? It's like the story that this guy left his home in South Africa and he came over here and he was working for her to get in the UFC and then he went to the UFC. You know, that's like. But well, we are talking over here about the fight.
Alright, so the next fight was actually between
our first pick of the night
versus Morozov. And
we said it.
Not surprised here, Morozov took Paiva down and completely dominated him. It's as simple as that.
I was concerned, like in the first round, we were saying like the chin of Morozov, like Paiva touched him one time, you know, like we have to take care of his chin, you know, like he was wobbled, but at that moment, like he has fire IQ, he took it to the ground. But you know, like his chin is not so tough right now, like in the past.
Yeah.
So moving on, that the second one pick that we lost was Charlie Liang against TJ Brown. After that, I was saying to Mel, like, you know, we said that this fight could go either way. It's a striking against a grappler. If the grappler takes you down and he beat you, you cannot do nothing. And like, it was like weird because the grappler was taking it on the feet too because he scored a knockdown. So, you know, I don't know what happened with TJ Brown. This guy is a killer. I don't know, maybe he was like, he thought that the other guy, like, he's a veteran.
It's very simple. The other guy was better.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I think that he thought that he was much better than the other.
Maybe he let that
like the ego.
Maybe he let that sink in, and he thought, I'm winning this fight, so if it goes to decision, I already got this. But here's the thing. Don't leave the fight on the judge's hands, man.
Yeah, that's the only thing that makes it.
Make a mistake.
Let me ask you something. Now we're talking about grapplers and strikers. Who do you think that really has the advantage? A grappler or a striking guy?
That much depends a lot. The grappler has.
Do you think that there is
has arsenals to shut you down? But
yeah, but that's the question.
Does have arsenals to shut you down too?
Let's put it in the
question is, who's a better grappler than the striker? I mean, who's a better grappler or who's the better striker?
Yeah, but for example, Alexander is not a grappler and he has one of the best takedown defense.
Because they learn takedown.
Yeah, but that's my question.
You know why? Because he went to Muay Thai. He studied Muay Thai. People don't know what Muay Thai is. Muay Thai
like with
the knees, elbows, and listen. Muay Thai is a style centered around taking down wrestlers with one mighty blow. It's being known. I just don't get ever since a couple of years ago, like Muay Thai has completely disappeared from the UFC. But when Muay Thai used to be in the UFC, you were seeing wrestlers going down broken. Because they will come from
you never seen like
you see these motherfuckers, they can pop a knee in a second.
You never see like one fighter like in the stand of Muay Thai. You never see
No, they got like their own separate company for that right now.
Yeah, but like I'm telling you, like maybe a Muay Thai guy can fight in the UFC and
absolutely, they fought before.
But now they don't have it. That's what I'm saying.
They fought before, like I said, they were raking the shit out of a lot of wrestlers.
There was a Muay Thai guy that was champion in the UFC.
I have no idea. I don't think so. It was in another promotion. I think it was in Pride SC.
Yeah.
So.
The next fight, this one was really good one. We say Carlos Ulberg against Tafun and Chucky. We say that the under over here, that one of these two guys is gonna get knocked out. And I was really impressed with Carlos Ulberg, how he fought and how this guy has been improving. Remember, this guy trained with Israel Adesanya, he trained with Brian Riddle, he trained with Kai Kara-France and Volkanovski. So, you know, he has good company over there and they help each other in over there in Australia. So they have really good team and I feel really good that this guy is improving because he has toughness, you know, like sometimes he gets so much with the kickboxing and he forget about the grappling itself. So I think that Adesanya is helping me in that part, but completely he's a problem in the division. We have to continue looking at it.
Alright, so the next fight was going to be between Mr. Curtis and Vieira.
This one, nobody see it. This fight go to decision. Like we said it, this fight is going to end the Curtis knockout or Vieira submission. But you see, this is like the most difficult sport in the world because you know what can happen. And Curtis was landing a lot of body strikes, and Rodolfo Vieira showed toughness, and he improved his cardio a lot. You know, this fight was really close, but at the end of the day, Curtis took it. I am not bad with that decision.
All right, so the next fight, and there was actually a one go picks. It was Umar.
No,
We don't
have to talk. He has the last name.
What's the name? Manes.
Yeah.
Manes, I
Bro.
think it is.
Yeah. Do you think that this guy knew that he's gonna lose when he entered? Or he...
I not all of them think, you know, I'm done. You know, I think that a lot of them will go in, even though they might be short-handed against somebody like Umar. They probably.
But what do you think that go in his mind when he's like in the octagon with him? Like,
you never know. He can be thinking about, I'm going against the best of the best. If I lose, I'm okay. That's the ball mentality.
Yeah.
That's most of the mentality that these fighters are gonna speak about, but they're just gonna probably think like that. Okay, I'm going against the best of the best. That's it. But I'm pretty sure there's one or two of those roosters who's gonna be like, I got this. I'm gonna beat this guy, or this guy's gonna beat the shit out of me. I don't care either way. But usually they're gonna be a little bit intimidated.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Umar completely shut this guy down. Like
they're wrestling.
that's it.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
And also the kicks, bro. The kicks that this guy has, bro, is amazing, bro. He has like the grappling from Khabib, and he has good standing, bro. This guy is a problem. Right now he's the 15th in the ranking over there,
right.
Bro. That division is fucked up, bro. They are like really stacked, bro. I am like really excited for the future of this division. There's gonna be a lot of good fighters. The next fight was
Thiago Moses versus Gracos.
Yeah.
Yayos. Alright, Thiago Moses is still proves that he still got it.
Yeah. We said that
he dominated this guy and submitted him.
Yeah, we thought that he was dumb, but he wasn't. Like he shut up our minds. Our minds.
Like he still got some lies.
He still has some lies.
Going on with him.
But he was a little like damaged, like a little like when Jai was touching, you know, like I am not completely sold on
let's see what happens in the next 2 or 3 fights for this guy.
On Moises.
Right.
The next fight was our 4th pick, and we lost it by 25 seconds. Was the over against Josh Perishan and Alan Boudreaux. This fight was the most stupid fight I have never seen. Alan Boudreaux was beating the crap out of Perishan, and he scored a knockdown, and the referee almost stopped the fight. And then Perishan saw that the other guy didn't have takedown defense, and he started taking it to the ground. And in the second round, he
fight IQ. He used his fight IQ.
Yeah. Like this fight is the fight that you want to bet money, because if you see that he's losing the fight, he's gonna look for another possibility. You know, like they are more like assured that they're gonna get it. You know.
Yeah, he adjusted to that. And
he adjusted.
That's it. That's how you get the W, not just in fighting, but in everything else.
Yeah. So, and the next fight was the common event and our lock of the night, Neil Magny against Jafar Rachmanov. This guy is a fucking problem that you saw in the tunnel. Mm-hmm. This guy is dangerous. Like this guy took out the soul of Neil Magny. Like nobody has done this to Neil Magny than this guy. Like in the stand up and in the grappling. Like I was like, Neil Magny isn't an American wrestler, like an out wrestler. Like an out wrestler is like the top of the top in wrestling, you know. And
this guy completely dominated.
Like it was looking like I was fighting with him, like in the grappling. Like I don't know.
He made it look easy.
Yeah, like it was like, you know, I stand at that moment and I opened a beer, and after I saw the first round, I said like we won it already, because you saw it and you saw like how Magny react. You know, I think that Magny preferred that he got knocked out, that the way that the other guy, like he's taking your soul little by little, you know, like a machine, like torture you, you know.
Man, listen, this guy is
a problem.
It's a problem. They're already talking about this guy
against Shimaev,
and they'll say some fellas will say he will destroy Shimaev. I don't think he will destroy Shimaev, but this guy is something serious. Because I mean, if he did this to Magny, I get it. Magny has a couple of years under his belt, But still, this guy is coming new here,
Yeah.
and he's whooping everybody's ass.
Yeah, knockout or submission. It has been all, but without the judges. Like this guy has never gone to the third round in the UFC.
Like right now, we are really fixing our eyes on this fella.
Yeah.
See what happens.
He said
next.
that he wants to fight with Thompson. I think that he get Thompson, he's gonna kill Thompson.
For sure.
Yeah, like you can bet your house. Like your mom.
And I know why he wants Tim Thompson though.
Why?
It's pretty
Easy
much
fight.
obvious. No, it's not that it's an easy fight.
Thompson is still the number 7 in the
It's
ranking.
that his popularity will grow a little bit more,
Oh.
and that's what every fighter that is doing
He
good
also talked
should
about
be looking for.
Masvidal. I think that he beat the grab of
Absolutely,
Masvidal.
absolutely,
El
absolutely,
croquetero.
absolutely. Masvidal bringing in a lot of pizzas of late. He's got a lot of money. I don't think he's very interested in training anymore.
And now Conor said that he wants to fight with Mayweather, the second fight. You didn't see that? That Dana said that no, you have to fight in the UFC because he said it that he wants to fight with Mayweather. And also, Tommy Fury against Jake Paul is gonna be in August 20th. He's gonna be Tommy Fury has said the fight with Jake Paul, and Jake
Tommy
Paul
Fury.
bet $1 million with Tyson Fury in the fight. and
So he's fighting the younger
Tommy Fury,
brother
yeah.
of Tyson Fury. Which is
Correct.
Tommy Fury.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna say he's nothing like Tommy Fury, like Tyson Fury, because Tyson Fury
Of course.
is Tyson Fury.
I think that Jake Paul beat the crap out of.
I don't know. I haven't seen Tommy Fury fighting. I heard he's got style,
Yeah.
but I hearing and seeing it is two different things.
Yeah, it's two different things.
That's it. So okay. So the next fight at the main event of the evening, and I'm definitely gonna be looking at you motherfucking judges. I'm sick and I can barely talk, but I have saved up all my energy
For this
just
moment.
for this special moment. It's like I got all the Infinity Stones right now, and I wish I had so I could buy these motherfuckers like that. Alright, listen. The card completely I didn't see, but I did see a couple of fights a day later, especially this one, just to convince myself that these judges were not actually betting, and they actually give the good verdict. And every single time I watched the fight, I came to the same motherfucking conclusion. These motherfuckers took the fight away from Tsarukyan.
Yeah.
They actually did. Tsarukyan scored a knockdown. Yes,
In
the
the
other
third
guy
round.
had only more control, but this guy was only kissing and hugging on the ground. He was not doing anything else. Yes, that's one thing that actually kind of, in a way, messed up Tsarukyan just a little bit.
The championship round.
The championship rounds. He's never been there, so he slowed down there.
Yeah.
But then again, how can you count everything else against him, especially a knockdown?
Yeah, and you give it the wrong to the other guy. At least give a draw if you want, but not take it the
No,
you know.
no. Like
And you know what is
I'm
happening?
convinced now. The judges are actually betting on Gamrot. Like I'm actually convinced.
Yeah. And you know what is the most that pissed me off? Is like they are destroying careers because losses in the UFC cost you. You know.
But they don't care, bro.
I know, but the fighters care and they
Yeah.
start talking about it. Fighters start talking about it like they prefer like live scoring. They prefer another options and Dana White himself said it and he said I cannot change the judges because we are in USA, okay? So they have rules like for security of the fighters. So they have the commission and every state have their commission, okay? So that commission has their same judges, each commission has their judges that they have to be taking care of the fight in each state. So that's the reason that UFC cannot have their same judges because it's from the state, it's not from the company. He was saying that.
And still, they can judge a little bit better.
Yeah, Dana White was saying that he's doing training with them, but at the end of the day, bro, what are you gonna do? If the judge want to mess it up, he mess it up, so fuck
Yeah, well,
they don't care.
Yeah, that's
But
cool.
they are destroying careers and money because that loss, Tsarukyan is gonna cost like time, maybe 1 year more to take it, in front. And at least he was a draw. You know what I'm saying? Like they are taking away from people. That's messed up.
Anyways, congrats to Gamrot.
But this one really pissed me off. Like this one, like I am not pissed off with all decision, but this one was really bad.
They are extreme. Both fighters are extremely very good
Yeah,
fights.
they're equal. But you know,
But
like how you're gonna take a knockdown like it was nothing.
No, it was nothing. And then they actually
That
gave that
round,
round
the third
to
one.
Gamrot.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Like that
How
doesn't make any
in
sense.
the hell
Like
those
you
guys
can
get
continue
time?
like have 4 minutes of ground control and ground and pound, and the other guy take you to the ground, and you know I won the round, you know, because it's a knockdown.
That is
So
stupid.
that is what it is. So that's the reason that we don't make in main event. You know, one of the reasons, and we have to take care like we have been doing with fights that go to decision and fights that are really equal, because you know judges don't care about your money. They are making their money and they are telling their family what to bet, and they are getting rich, you know, and we are getting ripped off. So next week we have a pay-per-view. It's gonna be UFC 276. We have Adesanya against Cannonier as a main event. And we have the trilogy, Alexander Volkanovski against Max Holloway. These two guys are going to be continue fighting for the years of the year in that division.
They're going to be 90 years old. They're still fighting.
Yeah, for the belt. I hope that Holloway take it, but Volkanovski...
Hey, Volkanovski, I beat you that time.
Yeah.
I didn't beat me in shit. Oh,
we have also Chuck O'Malley's coming back. We have Strickland against Alex Pereira, the guy that twice knockout Adesanya.
I want to see that Strickland fight.
Yeah, it's going to be fire. Do you think that Pereira can knock out Strickland?
Absolutely.
You think so?
Absolutely.
You think that Pereira is going to beat him?
I'm not saying he could beat him. I'm not saying he 100% is going to beat him.
But he
I'm
has
saying,
a good chance.
Yeah.
With the kicks.
I'll see Pereira.
Yeah,
Pereira.
I remember. I love the boxing.
Pereira has a lot of scars.
Who has like more advantage, a boxing or a kickboxing when they are fighting? Because Strickland is a boxing.
I think Pereira is not actually kickboxing.
Yeah, he's a kickboxing.
He's actually Muay Thai.
They're like similar, kinda, because they have the knee, and the other one have
they are similar in certain cases, but the style, But the thing is, Pereira has a lot of scars in him, though. Strickland, however you put him, he is still young, he's still fresh. Let's see what happens, because I haven't seen Pereira fight ever for a while. So I'm guessing Pereira is gonna take this one. But then you guys know Strickland is a crazy bitch. Now we all know and we all want that Pereira actually takes his fight, and we all know why.
to fight against Adesanya.
We don't gotta tell
Do you think that he wins the fight, the next fight is against Adesanya? That's a money fight.
Dana White.
That's a money fight.
Definitely, when they say, hey, pay-per-view.
Thing.
Yeah, for sure he would try to push it to be a pay-per-view fight. If not after he beats Strickland, at least after the next one after Strickland, for sure.
Yeah. So guys, that's everything for this card. I hope that you enjoyed it. Sorry again for the
for the inconvenience. We're still dealing with this fellas fixing that.
Also, we want to say thank you because we have seen that the channel is growing faster now. We are getting more views, more subs, likes. Like we always say, we like that you interact with us, with comments. You know, they are free, they don't charge you. And we want to continue, you know, growing this and getting as big as we can and making people money. We are doing this for free. Actually, what we are betting, we are saying it. So one day I'm gonna like do like a show or something showing out my bets that you can see like there the actual that I'm saying. You know, like I'm not saying things that I'm not betting because.
We always give you our personal picks.
Yeah,
I mean, the moment you bet on those picks and you lose,
we are losing.
You definitely can come to the beat up cat. Our cat is gonna be beat up.
We have also over here. I have a tracking. I am doing this app that has been helping me. And since we have a channel, I have 31 wins and 5 losses. For 86%, we have been, cashing, and we are making already in this month. In the long run that we have been since we have the channel, 10,487. You know, so if you guys have been following us, you have been making money because we only have 1 week that we lost, and that week I said it that I'm gonna be betting Shakur Stevenson in boxing. So that week I went even. But you know, always what I said is what I bet. And when I see a fight that I like in boxing, I always say over here, you know. So if you like I also bet another things, you know, everything. I think that maybe we can do like a telegram after, like we can put picks, and we have a lot of ideas that we want to continue. But first we have to complete like the the scenario that we have to have. You know, we have things, but we are gonna to continue and growing this the most that we can because we are really taking this seriously. You know, we want that this be our job and this be our channel and our program. You know, that's the main idea. Anything else, Mel? Okay, guys. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
Bye bye.